This is the key to the Volkswagen GTX Performance ID.3. Now I've got the key over here, but as I walk towards the car, it's going to unlock itself. Give it a second. There we go. You can see the mirrors come out by themselves. I love this metallic red, the way it reflects off of the sun. It's just so incredibly beautiful. And these wheels as well, goodness me. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the most beautiful Volkswagens I've seen in a while. This is kind of like an electric Golf GTI. It's very powerful too. I like the IQ light, you know, the chrome on the light with the white inside. They actually move by themselves sometimes. I think if you haven't used the car for a while, it literally goes in and then it pops back out when you get close to the car. And this logo as well, I like that they didn't go plain with it. Obviously we can see that it's gotten a bit of a facelift, so it's not as soft as it was before. It's got some aggressive vibe to it while still keeping that, you know, cute little Volkswagen look. But I like the little grills, you know, it doesn't, we know it's electric, but it doesn't scream electric with like the plain bumpers that we usually see. I think there's well more than enough space on the windscreen when you're driving, so you can really see where you're going. Obviously, whilst we're still on the look, I know that I hated on the black contrast with the Toyota BZ4X, but I think this just, the black here just goes so well with the red. I really think this is such a beautiful car. And obviously when you open the boot as well, you can open the boot from the key. So you just, actually, first of all, you have to unlock the car. So once you click the button to unlock the boot, you don't really hear anything, but you push this in and then you can open the boot. And there's quite a decent amount of space. We're gonna put the seats down in a second. So I think there's a good amount of space. I don't like that the chairs don't come down fully, but I don't think that's what the car was designed for anyway. It wasn't designed for this much space. I think this lip, I don't know, like cars with lips in their trunks, it doesn't really help, you know, like just make it flat so I can keep something as long as possible out here. But nevertheless, I think it's quite decent storage. This is a performance car, so I think it's all right storage for a performance car, right? Let's go inside and see some of the cool features you have in this car. So this car is so smart. As soon as you get in, it senses that the driver is in, the dashboard comes on, and as soon as I step on the brake and close the door, it brings me forward. Then if I get into drive, you know, I'm driving around, then I park and I open the door, it pushes me back. So it's so smart. It knows exactly what's going on. This time my foot wasn't even on the brake, but as soon as I close the door, it's pushing me back forward. I love the armrest. Gosh, sometimes I just need an armrest, for the love of God. And obviously you can push it back and bring it forward. I think it's got great spacing as well. You've got your cup holders here. You've got your phone holders here. Okay, so it's not a wireless charger, but at least you can put your phone there and leave it for a while. Then you've got covered storage, which I think is a must in every car. You've got charging ports here, and you can just close that back. I do not like that there's a little space here. So there's a little space here between, I mean, you can keep stuff here. I think this is like a trash bin that, you know, kind of comes with the car. But at the same time, stuff can fall in here and it's really just a hassle. Like my phone could fall in here, and it's not the worst thing trying to get it out of there, but I just don't like that it is there. I feel like they could have just extended it and then put this as part of the centerpiece. Starting with the steering wheel, I like the leather stitching. They kept to the color scheme, the little red on black with the GTX sign here. You've got a couple of features on the steering wheel as well, and it's kind of a button feeling, but also not a button feeling. Like you can be very like soft with it. You don't really have to put all your energy into actually pressing the button to get what you want. And I'm just gonna start it up. So once I put my foot on the brake, it knows that I'm ready to drive. And then when I want to drive, I just hold this, flip it forward,
then we're in drive mode. If I want to activate regenerative braking, I flip it again, then it goes to B. And if I want to reverse, just back, reverse, and then you can see here, I think the quality on this is pretty good. And just in case you're the type of person who needs to click a button, there is a button there to start and stop the engine. And it also tells me who's seating where, so you can see front and the back as well. And then we've got neutral, and then back to driving. And then if you want to park, you just push in the side. It kind of reminds me of the Tesla. I don't know how I feel about the gear system being here, but it's not the worst just because I've been used to it in a Tesla before, so it's not really much of a problem to me. And again, I like cars that put the dashboard in a way that slightly faces the driver. I think that's just absolutely brilliant. I think there's a lot going on the dashboard though. There's so much going on. I mean, you have the driving mode here, eco comfort. We're gonna test sport in a bit. I'm not really sure what individual is, but that looks like an interesting one. And then we've got lane assist, speed warning, attention monitor, different things like that. Drowsiness monitor is crazy though. And this car has auto hold, of course, and a couple other features as well. And you have got a personal assistant called Ida. Now, how great is Ida? Well, I think it's as great as a personal voice assistant can be in an electric car, but still, I think it's a couple great features that you have in this car. And I think the car overall, like the front, really just looks absolutely fantastic. If you want to adjust your AC, you really do this. So it's not buttons, but you really just slide through to increase the volume or to reduce the volume, and also to increase or decrease your AC as well. And you can also see here, you can also see where all the vents are. You have a couple of features here. If you know what you want to do, but you don't know what the setting is to achieve that, it can help you. It's absolutely brilliant. It's really just a little smart car. And again, I really just love the interior, like the little red stitching on the interior. And there are some settings here as well. So from my angle, from my perspective, I think it's quite visible. They're also not buttons. I like how they went with the no button idea, where it's like, I'm not pushing too hard. I really just need to touch for it to work. It's like a minor little touch screen that's not really a touch screen. So I think one of the coolest features is when I'm driving, I don't have to be looking here to see what my speed is. Up here on the windscreen, I don't know if you can see that little 0 there, but you can see what your speed is on the windscreen. I think that's absolutely brilliant as well. So as I'm driving, I'm able to see my speed. I'm able to see my charging. I'm able to see little things like that. It's not that apparent on camera, but I can see it so clearly in person. So it's very cute how they have pause and play on the brake and the accelerator, just in case you didn't know which one was for which. And thankfully, unlike the BZ4X, this car actually has a glove box like a normal car should. We need concealed storage, guys. And there's also quite a lot of space on the side of the doors. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, seating space is perfect. I'm quite spacious here. However, I think at the back it's not so good. So let's pop into the back. This is my seating space right now, right? I think I'm quite close enough, but let's see what it is in the back. So this is the view from the back seat. I haven't moved the front seat since I sat there, and I think it's pretty decent space. I've got knee space, I've got leg space. We've got some charging ports here in the back. I don't see any vents in the back. I think they are invisible vents at the back. And you've obviously got your speaker here. I really like the design of the door handle. I think it's quite an interesting design. So it's got a bit of a sharp edge to it there. I don't know what design this is, but it's quite interesting. I like that. And then we've got this over here. So you've got cup holders. And I think this is something that has been amiss on cars recently. The ability to go to the trunk. My days, that's so hard to open. The ability to go to the trunk from the back seat. So you pop this out, pull it down, and there you have your trunk. And if you want to push this back up, you can literally lift it from here and they would come up together and close. Short and simple.